guys, I am April from Getting Hygge With It. This is a brand new Booktube channel that I've started, and I thought what better way to start than with the Booktube Newbie Tag. So I'm going to just jump right into it. The first question is, why did you start this channel? So I have been watching Booktube for, I would say, about a year now. And I've been one of those people who've not really even commented on people's videos or anything. So I thought it's kind of time. I have a lot to say. I am so excited about so many people's channels. I've been, some of my favorites are Jen Campbell. She is a gem and she has really hooked me up with some really amazing reads. Rose Mannering, I really love. I've read her book Roses and I absolutely adored it, and next up is definitely Feathers on my list, so I enjoy her channel. That's What She Read. I've been watching her for a little while and she offers some really great horror reads, a little more scary, and I also absolutely adore Life Between Words. I like that she's got a little bit of a modern Mrs. Darcy feel. So I've been watching some of these channels for a really long time now, and I think it's time for me to start. What are some fun and unique things you can bring to Booktube? I kind of want to do videos that are related to different moods. So like books for if you need a good cry, books if you're pissed off with the world, different books for different moods. Because I find books can really get you through really hard times in your life or really amazing times to make you celebrate them more. So I'd like to offer that up to the Booktube world. The third question is, what are you most excited about for this new channel? I'm honestly really excited to just be here, be present, and connect with other booktubers if I can. That would be really nice to just get into a community that talks about books. I don't really belong to a book club. Those always kind of end up going awry. Either they don't talk about books as much as I would like them to, or they just fall flat after a while. The fourth question is, why do you love reading? There are so many reasons that I love reading, but one of the main ones is the thrill of the hunt for that next good book, that book that feels like it's going to be one of your best friends in the world, and you can't wait to rush home and sit down with them again and just gobble them up. Not that I gobble up my friends, but you know what I mean. The other thing that I really love about reading is that you can be doing basically nothing and yet you feel like you're so accomplished. Like when you finished a book and you like tick it off on your Goodreads account and you're that much closer to your Goodreads like reading goal. I really love that. The fifth question is, what book or book series got you into reading in the first place? I was not one of those let's read C.S. Lewis kids. I wish that I was that kid, but that was my sister, so that role was taken. So I was more of the Babysitters kind of kids. I loved the Babysitters Club so much. It got to the point that my mother just told me that I couldn't read them anymore because I didn't read anything else. So thank you, Mom, because that was a little bit much. I then I really got into like R.L. Stine, and I got into all of the scary stuff. So that was me as a kid. And then in high school, I really didn't read very much at all. And it was only until I went to college that I got right back into it. I was in liberal arts and then moved on to like English Lit and all of that stuff. But in liberal arts, I remember sitting down and reading Pride and Prejudice, and I can viscerally remember where I was, the feelings that I got, just loving Elizabeth. That book got me into reading. The sixth question is, what questions would you ask your favorite booktuber? I have several favorite booktubers, so I can't pinpoint one, but I would ask, how do you read so freaking much? It's amazing. I personally, sorry if you can hear like rustling in the background, it's my dog Libby that's just decided to come in. I would say, like, how do you read so much? I read about like 7 or 8 books a month, and I have found some booktubers read like, one of the girls last that I read, that I was watching a couple of days ago, she was like, I read 21 books this month, and I was just don't know how. I don't know how. It's amazing. I'm in awe. But that would be my question. How do you read that much? The 7th question is, what challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? And I think that that would be just pressing upload. I think it's very intimidating because the booktube community is established. There's also the possibility of getting like negative comments and that kind of thing. I think just pressing upload, that takes a lot of courage to press upload. So that'll be my biggest challenge. Also just trying to distinguish yourself from other people to make your channel stand out. I hope that I will be accepted in booktube land. Those are all of the questions for the Booktube Newbie Tag. I would love to connect with people. Please comment below if you'd like to, and I'll see you next time.